All right, welcome in everyone to this another wonderful day, another Sunday. Uh, Today we're gonna have a great race between some insane legends, between Sweat, Dino, Harb, and Tulum. And if you guys don't know already, today's run is affiliated with uh, American Health Associations. Oh my god, I can't speak. Sorry, I just woke
American
up.
Heart Association.
Yeah, American Heart Association, and yeah, we currently gathering money for this goal. So, can you guys introduce yourself? Sweat, what's up?
Hi, my name is Vswed. I mean, I do
That's
know
it.
hand runs, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I
Well-
didn't have a script. I wasn't ready.
Responsibility. And Dino. Hello, Dino.
Hi, my name is Dino. I currently try to beat the God Run 2, which is 6 games back to back, and today's game 3. That's actually pretty cool. We just beat Dark Souls 2, and now we can try to beat Dark Souls 3.
We definitely gonna keep an eye on you. Hello, Tulum.
Hi, I'm Zule, and I'm a Real Betis fan. That's it. Thank you.
That's good enough. And what's up, Hop?
Crickets.
He's
I
dude.
get. I guess he's taking
He's
over.
already on board, dude.
Yeah, he's. I think he's taking care of the kids.
I'm looking at his chair right now.
Oh, that's
That's
great.
about the entire chat.
Anyway,
Hello.
all right, welcome back, Hop. I was trying to
Hey.
introduce you, but yeah, the thing
Oh,
just happens.
Sorry, yeah, I'm good now. I'm good. No more moving away from the computer. But
All right. Anyway, of course, today's format is these three any percent. The least hit run, should I say, wins. If runners could get onto the character selection screen, that would be perfect. And also, obviously, we have our wonderful commentators. Hello, Gio. Hello, Josh.
Howdy.
Hello. How are you guys?
I'm Yo Josh Areno with my lovely co-host here.
I'm Gio with my lovely co-host Josh.
I thought she'd not gonna
People
follow
shy.
through on that. Anyway, yes, we are basically ready to go. The only thing is that I can't see Hub's game. I can see him.
oh
aiming
yeah, sorry, I
big-
forgot. Yeah, I've got it here. Sorry, I thought. Oops.
All I can see is Amy at the dog.
Hob is gonna do his entire run on that scene right there.
Honestly, good enough. Anyway, we are basically ready to go. I'll give it out to the commentators.
Lovely. Yeah. Again, this is gonna be a continuation of yesterday's race competition. We've got four teams here. Let me find the scores. It's a tight race though.
It is.
We have
tight race.
Team 1 with 8, Team 2 with 7, and Team 3 also with 7. Team 4 with 6 hits from DS1 and DS2. And so, yeah, today it's going to be a tight race to see who comes out on top. And without further ado, if you guys are ready, I guess we'll go ahead and do a countdown here. Gio, you want to take it away for the countdown?
I wasn't on new game.
Oh my God.
Okay, now I'm ready.
Starting with 10. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Go.
Have fun, guys. Good luck.
And we're off. Good luck, everybody.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Dino, don't choke.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for those words of inspiration from Hob there. You really love to see that.
Kind of curious as to what the rest of that was going to be.
I know, me too. I guess we'll never know. I mean, I guess they probably heard it on Hob's stream. But we're officially well on our way into these runs here. Vswed. I'm actually really curious to see what routes everybody's going to be doing.
Yeah.
Vswed was talking about maybe doing something a little non-standard.
Yeah. I think over the last few days he's been trying to deliberate on what he might do for this. Although he did start with the mercenary class. No assassin starts though.
That's really interesting. I mean, we have, you know, 2 marathon runners. You know, Dino. Actually, I don't know what Tule has been running recently. As far as I know,
Did
he's
he
Scara
he
say
would
on
be-
stream that he would punch you if he ever met you IRL?
Nice.
um,
Oh yeah, but I feel like we'll see, you know, kind of the old school strats.
right, yeah.
You know, from maybe Dino and Hob here.
Yeah, the mercenary Gundyr is pretty nice at that.
And Twin Blades just have a wonderful move set for, you know, everything really. Even though the early game damage is kind of trash.
Yeah, barring Vort in the swamp, I think we might see some switches over to short sword.
Yeah, it's certainly possible. All right, no Gundyr hits so far. Very happy to see that. I'm kind of like I'm nervous for high wall here, for just like this early game, you know, meme section where anything can kind of happen, because typically on like a tournament we'll have 3 resets before Vort, and we actually do not have that rule in play today.
Yeah, it'll certainly make this section a little bit more tense.
Not to mention we have 2 runs here that are going to be trilogy runs. Well, I guess for Dino, it's more than just trilogy, but he's on he's on game 3 in his God Run 2 right now. So the stakes are incredibly high. And of course, Hob is on game 2 of his trilogy all bosses no hit right now.
If anything, I guess there's some silver lining in that they would have had to play this way anyway.
That's very true, yeah. So they're in the right mindset already.
Mm-hmm.
And we're in high wall already.
Yep, Tool, Dino.
Oh, I'm starting to see what Vswed is doing here. He seems to have picked up a couple extra items here in Firelink Shrine.
Firing a suspicious amount of weight here.
Are we going to see the thick boy rolls coming out?
I think we may indeed.
I think we're probably going to see... Oh, I wonder. So for this section of high wall that Dino is on, you can either go the left path up by the dragon, which was very concerning, or you can take the right path. The right path is faster. Kind of the old school way to do it is to take the left path. But I don't actually know if one is substantially safer than the other.
I would say once you've practiced both a considerable amount, they're both very consistent. But I would definitely say the lower path is harder to learn and execute properly when you're kind of first getting off the ground with it.
Yeah, my experience with it is that it's mostly fine until the spear guy decides to attack.
Yeah.
And then he kind of throws a wrench into things.
All right, well, we've already got 2 through that section safely.
Oh,
definitely one of the more tense moments in the in high wall.
Yeah, just that big hollow section.
Not only will the rolls be slower and have an iframe or 2 less, he will actually attract enemies sooner than he would with
that's true.
Normal rolls.
That changes a lot of things on this run.
He's going to keep his equip load high throughout the entire run. over 70.
I love that we've gotten to see, everyone's specialties on these runs. A lot of these runs haven't been the same. I think we're going to see more meta routes today for DS3. But it's still like old school meta, So it's different than what we're used to seeing still.
Indeed. We're actually going to see a very calculated and deliberate way of handling this corridor over here from Hub.
Yeah, he's doing the killing like every enemy thing. I think a lot of the mentality behind these old school strats was just like you want to do as much as you can to take out the possibility of human error.
Right.
And GG Vort, 1 Vort down from Thule.
Got another Vort beginning. Top right.
Thule seems to be another speedy runner.
So far, yeah. We might see a earlier cathedral from anyone.
That would be cool.
I don't
That would be
recall
really cool.
if Swed's fat roll route relies on having +9 early or not.
And this Vort is just textbook so far. Vort is like it's almost a shame that, on most runs you don't ever see phase 2 Vort because it gets really interesting.
I actually quite like phase 2 Vort. Aside from some of the hitboxes, but
Yeah.
I think it's a fun fight.
It's
You
so
really
like
learn some of the
positional.
punish windows. Mm-hmm.
The positioning is
tend
just
to be-
so
Those tend to be
Like-
a lot of my favorite fights, the position-based ones, hence DSA being my favorite in the game.
Oh, so how do you feel about Aldrich then?
Aldrich, I feel like I like Aldrich a lot more than most people do.
Yeah.
Not that highly regarded, but I don't hate him like a lot of people do, I think.
I just find Aldrich to be really frustrating on low damage runs.
See, I think that's kind of where he shines.
Yeah, it's more so like if you're really confident with your positioning in that fight, then it's probably really satisfying. But it's always frustrating when you spend, 5 minutes in the fight and then, accidentally get just slightly too far away and he does arrows.
Indeed. Or the rare moment when you swear you're in range and he does them anyway.
Yep. It's a fun meme. Oh, we have Dagger Vort from Vswed.
Nice. Yeah, he's a big fan of this strat. It's
I
got
assume we're not going to see any
got a lot
quick
of
steps,
pros.
though.
No.
He's not going to try to, like, circumvent the fat roll only rule by doing quick steps here and there.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Kind of would ruin that challenge. Do it.
Three Vorts down. We're going into a fourth right here. High wall resets were not even missed today so far.
It's good. You love to see it. So far, settlement is going well for the two runners advancing through that as well. I find a lot of my runs, I've had just as many resets in settlement as I have in high wall, if not more.
Yeah, so like high wall used to be kind of the place where runs went to die, and now I think that's sort of shifted to this long settlement section.
Agreed.
which is my personal least favorite, split in the entire game. The section between Vort and Watchers.
Ugh. Yeah, it's such a slog. Even if you move through it pretty quickly, it still feels.
It's just
It
a
still
lot of
feels
time to
just
go
like-
without fighting a boss.
Really is.
But it's kind of one of the reasons why I've grown to prefer all bosses routes where you do Greatwood early.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little harder on no-hit runs compared to like speed runs though, because you may not have the skulls, necessary for it, or if you're going to use skull strats, or just the damage to get a quick kill.
Do we have time for one donation?
Yeah, definitely. We're in settlement right now. We got time for
There's a plenty of time.
whatever you want.
NeXuRyZz donating $10, simply saying good luck to the runners. Thanks so
Yo,
much.
you love to see it. Starting off. Let's go. What is our total is at over $12,000. Guys, we ended yesterday's event at 10,000. And we're already over 12. That is incredible, guys. I'm happy to see we didn't get any high wall hits there.
Me too.
All these runners doing a great job so far. And just to, while we've got a little bit of time here, I just want to give y'all a little bit more information about the charity that we're doing today. We're raising money for the American Heart Association's Revive program, which is aiming to close the health equity gap and raise money for life-saving research. And a lot of the reason why they do what they do is because they have set guidelines for, what they think, hospitals should be equipped with for cardiovascular treatment for people. And only 50% of U.S. hospitals meet their guidelines right now. And that leaves a lot of people without the best access to care that they need. And so this money's going to a really great cause to, help equip hospitals with, that sort of care that they need and make a big difference in the lives of people. We are $12,000 in. You guys have been crushing it. Thank you guys. Swole guys for the donators, dude. Oh, Tule is pulling ahead.
Yeah,
I
quite a
wonder if
bit.
we're going to see... Yeah, it looks like he's going to be going for Flynn's and Chloranthy here
Yeah.
to get that extra damage.
Swed could make up some ground there. I don't believe Flynn's will do him. Well, Flynn's will definitely will not do him any good, but I don't know if he'll get.
Yeah, so does being at fat roll percentage, does that lower your stamina regeneration in this game?
It does.
Oh. So yeah, that might be really nice for him.
Mm-hmm.
There's good old Hodrick on Hobbs' screen. Just standing there looking at him menacingly.
About to pull his favorite move, the very intimidating throw himself off the cliff.
Bye,
Man, that was a close
Hodrick.
call.
See you later, buddy. Oh, Dino is breaking out the white branch strats for these extra skulls here.
I feel like the spirit of Jerome has just graced the events.
No hit Jerome would be so proud. I'm stealing that strat. That's wonderful.
That's a good spot to use one. There's something comical about the rolling into the enemies to stagger them with the fat roll specifically.
Yeah.
Well, things still going pretty smoothly so far for everyone
I know,
involved.
no hits so far. It's beautiful.
Ooh, just a little close.
We have one of the axe dudes follow Dino there, or what happened?
Oh, Hob was running up the stairs, but the evangelist had passed very far forward already and took a swing at him as he was running up the stairs to the cliff underside bonfire.
More white branches. Let's go.
Say Tool now pulling even further ahead.
Yeah, going into Crucifixion Woods here. It really is funny. I guess, you know, this section of the game wouldn't feel as long if, you know, most runners did Sage right away. Because Sage is pretty close to the at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of feel like maybe that's what they intended. But, you know, on no-hit runs, it's really hard to not get hit in that phase 2 of the Sage fight. And so kind of do what you can to avoid it.
Yeah. I guess even nowadays when we have the resources to learn the phase 2 and 3, it kind of just makes more sense to come back to it anyway.
Yeah. I know that like I have not taken the time to learn all of the spawn positions in the later phases of the fight.
Yeah, I've never learned all of them either. I know a few of the common ones for 2 and 3. Like if something goes awry, like say I want to kick Sage because he does the gonna do the crystal rain.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Occasionally, if I miss a kick and hit him, it's like, oh, okay, well, we're dealing with phase 2 now. I've got it down just enough to where 95% of the time that's not going to be a problem.
Nice. Yeah, it's really amazing that the no hit community for Dark Souls 3 has actually figured out, you know, how to handle that last phase of the fight without dying or boning out or anything like that. Used to be if you ever saw phase 2, you were just out of there.
Absolutely. I think we're even kind of starting to figure the staggers out a little bit, which eluded people for the longest time. Not all of them, but at least some of the conditions that can cause them. Not waiting for Sage to finish the teleport.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Man, everybody has... Actually, I didn't see if... I missed whether or not Tool did, but at least 3 or 4 people have branched past the Outrider Knight.
Yeah. So Sweat has aggroed the Black Knight here because of his armor.
Yep.
Oh, that's terrifying. Oh my god.
Yeah. Fortunately, that attack doesn't track too hard.
Yeah, and we're seeing more. Looks like we're seeing 3 of the runners grab Flynn's and Chloranthy here, which is really nice. We're gonna see very nice scripted fights out of them, probably. Super consistent.
I'm thinking Swed might not even grab Spook because that would also circumvent that element of the challenge. I think
that would be interesting.
He's not gonna take the full drop here because if he doesn't land the damage cancel, I think with that amount of weight, the fall might actually kill him.
I wonder if we're gonna see Swed do dungeon skip later, or if he's got to go the long way.
I'm thinking he might go the long way. Which again, that was something that was standard fare back in the day.
Yeah.
Taking the path through all the rats and jailers.
There's Dino.
Flexing the tight shirt.
We've got some great entertainers here today, guys. If y'all
Absolutely.
don't know, any of these runners, do go check them out. They run really quality broadcasts where they're doing very difficult runs, putting on great shows, and of course, the no-hit community is just fantastic everywhere you go. So big shout out to these guys. We're seeing some tree jumps here. I didn't count how many tries that took. Was anybody tracking?
What was the first one I saw?
Did we miss a first try tree jump? Oh my gosh, Sweat is just barely outspacing these attacks from these fair and keep dudes.
He's all good though. He's got the good luck hat. The
Oh,
Hatters.
beautiful. Hatters indeed.
Not bad fashion with that armor, honestly. Got Hob collecting the 2 rings. And Tool just about done with Swamp.
Sweat opting to quick step through the thick swamp water instead of fat rolling. I don't know how to feel about this.
Invalid. You have to start it again.
Invalidate the entire run. That's 5 hits. one hit for every quick step, dude. So Gio, do you see any particular bosses on this run being scary or problematic?
For the fat roll?
For any of these guys?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say Cinder across the board, especially for the multi-game runs.
Oh yeah.
And then of course for Swed, you actually have to approach Cinder much differently with fat roll than you do with just any kind of standard weight.
Yeah, there's a lot of like outspacing that you would do on a standard run, and it happens very easily.
Rolling and outspacing the combos won't work with fat roll. I don't recall if he has to approach the spin to win differently or not. You might have to approach that differently too.
Yeah, he may pull out a couple of no-roll strats then.
Deacons, of course, especially in multi-game runs, Pontiff can get in people's heads. Having to land the parries deep into a run like that.
Yeah, I've seen more than a couple multi-game runs end to a partial parry or, just a completely missed parry outright.
In fact, Dino was on game 6 and had already gotten the first parry, I believe, Pontiff. And unfortunately was out of position for the second one. He got thrown off.
Oh, Dino got the damage cancel on the drop there.
Nice.
That's beautiful. It's one of those things that's like, it's not necessary, but it's a great swag strat.
I love playing all these little like mini games when I'm running, like just going for these damage cancels that don't really matter. It's a fun way to keep the mind occupied during running sections like this. Like where you said, there's such a long stretch between bosses.
Chat has just pointed out that Hob does not parry Pontiff.
Yeah, he does not.
That's terrifying.
There's a lot of really fun ways to approach it without parries. Honestly,
I can't wait to see that. That sounds very concerning. Oh, I wonder if we're going to see any new tech on the Abyss Watchers. There was a recent discovery about a place that you can stand where the clones just don't spawn at all. I'd love to see I'd love to see that. Although I think the only person that maybe would do that out of these runners is Vswed, And I don't think it would be the safest strat to do with fat rolling.
Probably not. Yeah. It's amazing those sorts of things that are still being discovered. And interestingly enough, it does not work if you down patch. Although
Yeah.
for Hitless, the overwhelming majority run current patch anyway.
Yeah, so I've been doing speedrunning recently, and you know, I was kind of toying with the idea of doing no-hit speedruns on patch 1.08, which is the patch where bleed did a lot more damage. And I was thinking, well, you know, it's no hit, so I'll go for a mix between safety and speed. I go to do the strat, the new strat where the clones don't spawn, and of course I get completely bodied as a clone just flies in out of nowhere.
It's amazing how many of those sorts of things they actually introduced through patches.
Yeah, and like
I'm
they
not
patched
mistaken
stuff out and brought it
not
back
mistaken
again.
on 1.04 the freeze does not work yet.
Really?
At least in 112 and beyond it does.
Yeah, I think it still works on current patch too, doesn't it?
I think so.
Oh, we've got our first Abyss Watchers fight coming up very quickly.
Oh,
From
sporting the
Thule here.
flag on the shield. Very nice.
Yeah, that's a really nice touch. We've got aggro of one of the Dark Wraiths. We'll see if he tries to transfer that aggro over to the Gru. Yeah, it looks like he's going to do that. Which is pretty standard. There's sort of a precise running line that you want to try to go for there so that you don't aggro anything. But if you have a Dark Wraith chasing you, then you want to sort of divert its attention over to a Gru, and that's exactly what Thule did there.
I've actually seen recently a strat where you aggro him on purpose and basically lead him to another Gru.
Oh, really? Is it just because it's like a tighter line?
It's a tighter line, and it's as long as those two aggro to each other, like nobody's going to follow you to the door.
That's super nice. It's great to see like 4 super experienced like runners going up against each other here, and I mean, obviously they're all super consistent so far.
Mm-hmm.
Getting through arguably, you know, one of the most dangerous parts of the run right away. That early game can be really, I don't know, lots of early games hits can happen in Dark Souls 3 for sure.
Absolutely. It's like Vswed will be our next runner up to Watchers.
Nice. Grabbing some upgrades in Firelink. Grabbing the +4.
Although he's going on a bit of a scenic tour now.
Tree jump first try. Oh my god, he's done it. That's beautiful. That's some flawless gaming right there.
Hell yeah.
Phase 1 done for Thule.
Bombs are so nice for situations like that.
Yeah, you know, you can finish off a Watcher, you can draw the attention if like, you know, if 2 of the clones are, you know, if you got Red and a clone fighting each other and the main Watcher is going to just be off on his own, you can get his attention with the fire bombs, and it's just there's such a nice utility item on these runs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I forgot how much damage +4 Twin Blades does.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay, opting for the backstab and a charge R2.
Always up against a wall here.
Yeah, rough situation. Handled it well, just reversed and ran around the other direction.
Yeah. It looked like those pots were kind of starting to get in his way a little bit. And a very clean Watchers fight there. Well done, Tule. We've got Swed rolling up.
He opted not to get the shield. He just didn't want to deal with the crab with the fat roll.
Oh yeah, the crab has some kind of nasty attacks, and it's probably really hard to get out of range of him if you're just having to, fat roll the quick slam over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that grass crest shield that most runners get increases your stamina regeneration by, I don't actually know how much it is, but it's definitely worthwhile. I'm surprised to see Sweat didn't get that or Chloranthy here. I guess he just feels confident that he doesn't need the stamina.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm also
just,
surprised about? About the insane support from our community. Nutback just donated $10 with simply saying less than 3.
Ah,
Thank you very much.
what a sweetie. Up to $12,400 already. We raised about $7,000 during the first, basically before this event started, because the charity donations have been going on for, all of this week. The Team Hitless communities have come together and, really done a lot to raise support. It's been really amazing to see. And then, of course, during this event, almost doubling that so far is just so amazing, so impressive. Going to an amazing cause here. Got Swed tangoing with the Watchers here.
I'm not sure exactly what his approach is.
It looks like he's just trying to outspace as much as he can. It seems like he really doesn't want to roll unless he really has to.
Yeah, he almost went in for an attack before, but he just couldn't close the gap fast enough. He's just gonna let Red deal with main Watcher.
And even there,
Could be in for the long haul here.
On that combo there, he, rather than rolling into it and going for the backstab, he fully outspaced it before going in, and he's going to do the same right here.
Mm-hmm.
Can I take a second for another donation?
Yeah.
Quite a big one. Chef Coach Carlo just donated $100 with simply no comments. What a legend.
Wow. Letting the donation speak for itself. My God. That's wonderful.
Ooh.
Oh.
A little close.
Watchers on a fight like this is just such a test of patience here.
Hmm.
He is not getting the RNG he wants here. Red is just getting destroyed immediately.
Now, if we see all four get past Watchers Hitless, that'll be another departure from a lot of older tournaments. That was a very common point for people to take their first hit.
Yeah, definitely. These runners are just so consistent.
And following through, Punky Bump with another $100. Also, no comments. Thanks so much.
Wow. bringing our total to $12,600. Well, it's 12,646. Got to be exact with these things. Thank you guys for all the support. That is absolutely wonderful. Going to an amazing cause, American Heart Association's Revive program. Bring in cardiovascular health to people that might not otherwise have it. It's going to an amazing cause. Yeah, and here we've got phase 2 from Vswed. Best boss in the game right here, by the way. Everyone will tell you, Abyss Watchers, favorite boss.
So fun. They never troll it at all.
Doing the new strats, where basically, for those of you who don't know, the way that you prevent the clones from spawning is you hang out in a little, corner of the room where it's basically right by the exit of this room here. And you hang out right there, and you fight them in this super small, constricted space, and none of the clones will spawn. And that is actually so fun to do. It's like I actually enjoy the Watchers now.
Especially if you can get them in the loop of doing the rolling slam over and over again.
Yeah. Got 2 finished Watchers fights, one after another. GG.
You have Tool collecting his +7 materials prior to Walnir, actually.
He's going to go for the super quick Walnir kill. I wonder if we're going to see +9 for Sage.
I think so.
And just oh my gosh, it's going to be brutal. Poor Sage.
Based on the routes,
stood a chance.
Based on the route so far, I think most, if not everyone, will go with that.
Yeah, I mean, it is nice to kill a boss in 4 hits. That's for sure. Can we get a triple rat firebomb here from Dino? Okay, that one didn't count. Don't worry. Okay.
Oh,
It was a good effort. Okay, well he got it the double after. You know what? That's A for effort. Well done, Dino. I think we're gonna see 4 Karthus Bloodring pickups as well.
yeah. I didn't actually see Tool pick it up, but I'm taking a look at his UI right now, and I can see the little icon.
Hob strat for that Gru is concerning. He actually aggroed him instead of backstabbing him. Scary.
Especially with Twin Blades, they kind of jump out of it. Although with that kind of damage, they might not have the chance.
We got Hob going into Watchers here. He's kind of setting up his position here. I think he's... Well, I was going to say, I think he's hoping to get the clones to aggro to each other. Looks like he's just watching and waiting to see what they do.
Out watching the Watcher.
Oh, it's so meta. Oh, it looks like Sweat actually has to, like, kill some of the skeletons here.
Oh, yeah, he's going to draw the attention of the others. Okay. Then take off sprinting after drawing the attention of that one.
It almost looks like, canceling the landing animation with a roll just isn't worth it on his run.
Yeah, I hadn't really considered a scenario where it wouldn't be, but there is one. It'd be this. Yeah, he has to slow walk to not aggro this skeleton in the background too.
We got Tule going into Meme Lord Wolnir here. It's going to be tense.
Oh, there's the 2 hit.
We're
on
not
the first
actually
one
seeing
without
+9 for
resin
this.
at all.
I thought
For
we might
Wolnir?
see the +9.
+9 Wolnir.
Yeah, I've seen it before. It's pretty comical.
I'm not sure that would even change the fight at all for Twin Blades.
Yeah, I don't know. The only thing I could see, oh my god, Hob. The only thing I could see changing is maybe it would take 1 hit instead of 2 on that first bracelet. But I think that would that's achievable with fire also.
It is. You can charge R2 the first bracelet as well to break it in 1.
Oh, I see. Tule's going for a super comfy strat here on the Pontiff Beast. I love doing it this way. The older way to do it was to just hit him as he was spawning, and it's just such a tight time constraint there.
I used to do that because I struggled with positioning on the bridge. But more recently I had time to just nail that down, and now I much prefer doing it the way we just saw.
Yeah. Yeah, we got Vswed going for the Karthus Blood Ring as well, which should help him a ton.
Yeah, indeed. Feel almost essential for this run. But man, he's still gonna struggle with the still has to contend with the slower stamina regen, as well as the much longer recovery from the roll itself.
Yeah. There's a lot of concerning fights with Fat Roll. Like, I think Dancer is one of them. That's actually a lot scarier.
Yes.
With the triple spin. Speaking of, we got Tule going up to Dancer here.
You can't go in a direction where you only have to roll the first and third spins, but that takes some good know-how and execution as well.
Yeah, there are certain attacks where on the Fat Roll, it's like you have to roll the attack almost too early in order to be able to roll the follow-ups in time.
Yes. Oh, you see some strafes on the grab. Nice. Looking like it'd be a very quick answer.
I like that he's doing the L1 R1 combos just to squeeze in the little extra bit of damage.
Right.
A lot of people kind of I think Twin Blades get a little bit of disrespect in this game, but I think that it would be cool if there were more weapons like the Twin Blades. I think that would have made a big difference in this game, to me at least.
Right. I agree. Warden Twin Blades would be a really fun run if it wasn't for the fact
Oh yeah, they're really cool, and the bleed is super nice.
Imagine
But you
doing
have to
that run
farm
on
them.
108. Very clean dancer. Cool.
Yeah, very clean. Yeah, and here we see him going down to the Consumed King's Gardens for those extra chunks. Dino's here in Smoldering Lake. This is probably, I mentioned that Settlement might be one of my least favorite areas in this game, but I think Smoldering Lake might be it for me.
Yeah, especially if you switch over to +4 and then for some reason have to go back to Smoldering Lake on a subsequent run. It's all the rougher.
Yeah, spending an extra 5 minutes down here just kind of running around pressing circle a bunch. My problem is I'll space out while I'm trying to dodge these arrows and kind of lose focus for a second, and next thing I know I'm getting bodied by an arrow.
I can relate to the space outs.
And that's 4 Watcher fights done. No hits still. Let's go. Are we going to see a triple rat firebomb throw? Can Hob make it happen? Oh, Sweat. He's got it. He's chilling. Didn't even roll.
Yeah. I'm sure he's seen that scenario many, many times.
Oh, Hob doesn't even throw firebombs here.
Yeah, he threw it for the first one, and then I think he's gonna use the ball to kill these.
Also, I noticed that the firebomb didn't kill the rat in one hit. So
It didn't. Yeah, that would mean he has less than 20.
So I guess he hasn't leveled Dex very much then.
That roll 2 OP for the ballista arrows.
This fat roll looks so goofy, dude.
It really does.
Oh, okay, yeah. Tule was just on one of the most concerning running sections of the game right there. That staircase with the archers. And it's not over yet because these archers can shoot through the walls. We'll probably see him, do some extra rolling here maybe. They of course gave those archers some lovely, like Full Metal Jacket rounds that can go straight through castle walls. Flawless game design. I think this may. I think that the Dragon Barracks might have been a section of the game that maybe was a little rushed in production.
Handed it off to the interns.
These arrows don't need collision. It's fine.
Full Metal Jacket arrows. That might be the best justification I've heard for that. Always a little close. Got the Albert guy swinging as he runs up the steps. Still got to watch out for him to run down the stairs swinging, even if you aggro him with a skull.
Yeah.
Gonna do
Oh, no skulls for the firebomb throwers. Oh, there's one. Never mind.
Skull.
You don't usually see the 1 skull strat. Usually you see like 2 or 0, but it makes sense. I think that's a good strat there.
Yeah.
That knight is scary. But he handled it well.
That's probably one of my favorite attacks to get from that one, honestly.
Yeah. The worst one, of course, is the quick poke.
Yep. That ended a run of mine the other day.
It's just like it happens just rarely enough that it's hard to react to.
I thought he was going into the stance for the other attack, and I just didn't do anything. I was also at a range where I thought he shouldn't have done it.
Yeah, I sometimes will just throw a skull for that guy. And it's funny because I do no skulls for the firebomb throwers before that, just because like I don't get hit there very often, but that knight I think hits me more often than those firebomb throwers and the hollows and stuff.
Yeah, I think we're seeing skulls for him more and more often.
GG Dino on the Walnir fight.
I think it puts a lot of people at ease when going to pick up RTSR as well. No chance of follow.
Yeah, he does. His AI does some weird stuff at those loading zone borders, and not even just his AI. His model totally deloads. So if you're like on the other side of one of those doorways and then you walk out, there's a chance that knight is just going to spawn right in front of your face and kill you.
Here's the other strat you're talking about on the Ponte.
Yeah, okay, that one scares me. I've whiffed too many hits there.
Another old school strat. We got the Vswed killing the sandworm with the ballista.
Just getting those
just got him killed, should say.
Getting the extra souls.
Bob Tango in with a skeleton here, going to the same area.
There's actually a place nearby here where the skeleton AI will just kind of turn off.
Oh, he's got a rough attack here. Spaced it. Yeah, I didn't know that till recently.
Yeah,
just don't go all the way into that
discovery.
Just don't go all the way into that corner. You might fall indefinitely.
Yeah, so
against the wall and die.
The same corner where these skeletons de-aggro, there's a little just nook there, totally unassuming. And if you just so happen to step into it, you will be stuck there. And the only way to get out of it is to bone. And if you try to, jump out of it, you will be stuck in an infinite falling animation and just die. Because geometry. Are we ready for the most intense Sage fight we've ever seen in Dark Souls history?
Oh, he's fully decked out for it. +9 RTSR.
This just isn't even fair. This is just like he's going up to a kid on the playground and picking a fight right here. It's just no shot.
It really is.
Dino's going into Dancer. Dino has all these amazing little like showmanship things that he does. He's got all these little clips that he plays, and it's just it's a production. It's freaking great.
Oh, did he play the Deadpool one?
Yeah. And there's oh, did you blink, guys? Because Sage is over.
And that is all of Sage's lunch money handed over to Tool.
Man. Poor Sage, never stood a chance. Dude, F's for Sage. This Dancer fight is just like, on any run, it's just such a nice fight to watch.
It is. My second favorite in the game, actually, after PSA.
Yeah, all these kind of position-based fights, they're always super interesting. Second Dancer of the day down. We got Swed going in as well. I'm really interested to see Swed's fight here.
He's getting the R1s as well.
Yeah. I wonder if that's just because, going for 2 just drains your stamina a little bit too much.
So I'm thinking, although he did go for 2 there. Oh, okay. He got the fat roll. He took a little longer to get back into position. Got a follow up, but it was a fairly forgiving one.
Yeah. Dancer. So the way that this dancer strat works, for anybody who doesn't know, is, and this will help you on any time you fight dancer in the future, is you just stick to her right foot here, and if you stick to her right foot and just follow her like that, she will only do attacks that are like pretty safe to dodge. She has a couple of ones that are like a little bit fast, but if you can react to them, they're very safe. Whereas if you go in front of her, she has some attacks that you pretty much can't dodge. You kind of have to get lucky.
And he just did what we kind of mentioned earlier. He got the triple spin, and he actually had to deal with it there. Last time he got it, he rolled the first and the third one, but
Oh, he
got
was
into a
able to strafe
position
the
where the
second
second one
That's
just whipped.
nice.
Yes.
Even with the fat rolls, that's really nice. GG Swed. Very nice fight.
Why didn't we bribe him to strafe the transition and then roll into the last fat roll into the last one?
Tule just got hit by an arrow.
Oh no.
By a very like rare. That is
Arrow,
a
or
really...
was it the arrow or the thrall knife? Sometimes a thrall throws a knife from back here.
I'm trying to think. Wait. I'm surprised
That's
there was
rough
even
on
an archer still aggroed there.
Yeah, that's rough on this route too, because of if you go to barracks early and use up some of your skulls, you're very limited for cathedral.
Yeah.
This is a big reason why if I for some reason do one extra damage, like I want more than +4, I'd like to go through Sage at +7 and then at least get patches before proceeding on to onto
very true.
deacons. And then you can go between getting patches and actually fighting deacons, you can go to barracks then.
Fortunately, he has an extra black firebomb here for this dog again. But he's going into this running section with one skull.
That's rough.
Most people will use 2 skulls for the grave wardens that are patrolling up here. So we're gonna have to see if he has a backup strat for 1 skull. There is a 1 skull strat that's been kind of recently discovered, but I'm not sure if Tule knows about it. And that arrow hit is it's a little bit unlucky, I would say.
I'd agree with that.
There's a place you can stand where I'm pretty sure the arrow can't hit you, but he was really close to that place anyways, from what I saw. And you know, I was thinking like this is arguably the hardest running section in the game.
Yeah, it is for any percent, I'd say.
I think there was one point where I thought the Princess Stairs was harder, but I think that Princess Stairs is pretty consistent.
Yeah,
with the right stamina management and.
Oh, it's picked off midair.
Rolling the arrow, super nice.
Power of audio.
He does know the strat.
Like
Let's go.
He does, yeah.
Very nicely handled.
I love how that warden running down the stairs just like gives the side eye to the skull around the corner as she's running down the stairs. Speaking of concerning running sections, we got Dino making his way through barracks, using a skull to make that part a good deal simpler. I've been back and forth on whether I use a skull there or not. Like, some weeks I start doing it, and some weeks I stop doing it, and I'll start doing it again and stop doing it.
I'm the same way, definitely. Wow, did you see that animation that just played on Tule's stream? Oh my, that was really good. Some high production value there. Yeah, so with that Tule hit, we are at 3 teams tied for second place. Or first place, sorry, first place.
All right, we've got him opting to dispatch the giant.
I wonder if we'll see Swed kill the giant too.
I think so. Even with the drop and the dagger quick step through the muck, I kind of don't blame anybody for preferring to kill the giant. There's
There's just
more
a couple
variables
of things that can
than
happen that are weird.
yeah, there's more variables than you immediately see on the surface when just dropping down and making a run for it. Like enemies off to the side corridors that you can occasionally aggro if you misstep just a little bit.
Yeah, and I think the most dangerous part is that thrall.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, if the thrall aggroes and the giant decides to throw poop at you at the same time, you can get into a situation where you get roll caught.
That's rough, yeah. One thing you can do is start his pathing a little early and then proceed to run past the giant. Takes out eliminates some of the variables, but of course not all of them.
Yeah, I think the first time I saw that was from Competitive Pie. And I think it was on an event on the Team Hitless channel. It was on the SL1 no upgrades race. I just want to see somebody go into DSA right now. I imagine if Dino on game 3 just went into DSA.
What did Chad move?
What does he have right now? He's got a plus 4 probably.
7, I think, right?
Oh, +7. Yeah, you're right. He's already been to Smoldering Lake. Yeah, we're gonna see early patches here from Tule. I don't know if this is standard for him. Because I think 2 skulls for Deacons would have been enough.
Yeah. Oh no, he killed Doug. What are you gonna do him like that?
No, Doug. Oh, he knows this. He knows the new hotness for this early patches. So it used to be
That's
it was thought
so nice.
the longest time that you had to go and open the door to Rosaria's chamber, and that was the trigger for patches. Well, very recently it was found out that you don't actually have to open the door at all. All you have to do is enter the loading zone for where patches is, and he will go to Firelink afterwards. So you just cross that little what do you call that? Buttress? And then
Yeah.
and then you're good to go. Oh wow, this running section is going to be scary here for Sweat, I think. I think every running section is going to be scary for Sweat, honestly.
Taking a line to strafe those last 2 arrows.
He didn't light the bonfire, so I guess
Yeah,
he's
he'll
boning
kill
back to
the
Dancer here.
I think he'll kill the Pus of Man, then bone. Wait.
Huh. I wonder why he didn't pick up that bonfire if he was going to bone back. It might have been that he couldn't light it because the enemy was too close behind him.
Oh, that probably was it.
He forgot Keck W. Oh, I see.
Mhm. Sweat
Well,
forgetting? No way.
you know, it happens. Oh my gosh. Hobbs on Wolnir, and he went between the fingers, and that'll scare me every single time. Because sometimes Wolnir will he'll just decide that you're stuck there, and he'll drag you into the vape.
Yeah. I find it to be really problematic after he does the closed fist attack too. Sometimes his wrist just drags you back in.
Yeah. That's why they call him the meme lord. And he's got some vape, so he's safe to chill here.
Watch this fat cloud, bro.
Oh, dude, sweet clouds. You make that coil yourself, Wolnir? Sorry. Yeah, good Wolnir though. Some of these like Hob strats, you know, for I think a lot of experienced runners, it's easy to look at and be like, oh, that looks like it's dangerous. But then you look at Hobbs' consistency, and it's like, how does he do these strats so consistently every time?
You play the game enough the same way, and it I don't know, kind of clicks.
I guess so. Yeah. I mean, he's been running it maybe longer than anybody here.
Yeah, I think so.
Got a nice Deacons fight here. First of the day so far. No memes, please. Oh, I love the Deacons fight with skulls.
Uh-oh. Haunted Beast. Okay, you gotta save retreat. Another
he's doing
stage
the
down.
OG strat too, isn't he?
There's a lot of different things going on all at once right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I wonder if Sweat will skull this night, being a nice fat roll.
He just got the blessed RNG. You love to
Nice.
see it.
Now, what I thought he was going to do when he skipped that bonfire was kill the Pus of Man up here. He can actually do that, then drop back down, get those 3 shards, and not even worry about the bonfire at all. Honestly, I think I'd like to see more people do that.
Yeah.
You skip having to get the bonfire at all. You get extra chunks
I
from
think
that,
getting that bonfire
Pus of
like,
Man.
adds risk, actually.
I think so too. You can even and you can even skip 1 or 2 of the chunks and consume King's Garden. You kill that Pus of Man.
Yeah, totally. Tule going into phase 2 of the Deacons fight here.
And this should be 4.
Nice.
Yep. Quick and painless. For Tule, anyway.
Oh, to have good damage. All right, Dino has entered in the scary running section. He heard the dog coming. He was so prepared for that. That's awesome. That second
really
dog
is.
like aggroes sometimes, and I'm not sure exactly what causes that. Do you know?
Well, doing lower damage runs, obviously, the Black Fireball won't kill the first dog. So sometimes I've noticed multiple skulls, like wherever you throw your first one, it can actually like pull that second dog over toward you. I think that can cause it sometimes. I think the pathing into the room affects it as well.
Because I
was trying out a 1 skull strat there for the longest time, where you kind of lob it into the wall near the first one, but like directly where you're standing. I got that up to where it worked like 95% of the time, but I think it's very finicky. I think pathing into the room actually affects it quite a bit too.
DS3 dogs. We got a dancer fight here from Hob as well. We got the ice cream grandpa from Tule. Any Vswed W's?
Oh, I missed that emote.
Me too.
Okay, so Sweat is killing this Hustle Man.
he took off his armor for the drop.
Invalid running.
But you know, he didn't cancel the landing animation with a roll, so
That's true.
I guess technically we can forgive it. Okay, here comes Dino going through the same line that Tule did. No more cursed arrows, please. I saw the sparks from the arrow hitting the pillar.
Mm-hmm. Good call to duck behind it. Yeah, so with killing this Hustle Man, he really didn't even need to get that bonfire. Anyway.
Yeah.
We have Hob beginning the chunk farm as well. Dispatching Dancer.
Oh, that was a nice throw. Dino, he aggroed the giant from the door. And guys, we have crossed over the $13,000 mark today here. Raising money for the American Heart Association's Revive program. Thank you, everybody, for your incredible donations. That is amazing.
Much appreciated, everyone.
Team Hitless being wholesome, so very wholesome. It's been amazing to see the community come together and, you know, raise so much for such a good cause. I think we've all been blown away by by just the overwhelming support. And Dino's still cruising right along. Our game 2 run and our game 3 run are both still alive here. You love to see it.
Indeed. Seeing those marathon runs start on a new game and continue during these events adds a whole new element to it.
Yeah, I wonder how much nerves is you know, playing a factor here. I wonder how nervous they're feeling, both being on a later game in their marathon runs and also doing an event here.
Yeah.
Is Swed doing a +9 Wolnir?
I believe he is.
Oh my god.
Why?
Don't blink, because
Let's see if it actually changes. I'm not sure it changes the fight.
yeah, I don't
Well, he's
know.
got +9 and bundles, and I think Tule just did +7 without.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, maybe maybe without Flynn's ring, the +9 is kind of becomes more +7.
Okay, one bracelet down. Oh, it still takes 3 hits on the second one.
Yes, this is going to be 2. Yeah, so it's the same fight, isn't it?
Nice. With the quick kill animation. Beautiful.
Bonus points for that.
Oh, we got Pontiff Stairs from Tule here. And he made it through just super cleanly. Totally
No
textbook
Zoomer
there.
Skull.
Oh,
Didn't
yeah,
need
no
it, though.
Zoomer Skull there. No problem. All right, first Pontiff parries of the day. Let's see it.
All right, no nasty attack from the Pontiff Knight either.
That Pontiff Knight, dude. Oh, we're getting bare fist parries.
Oh, I guess he didn't. Yeah, he didn't pick up the shield, did he?
This is like, I'm sure he's practiced it enough that it's, you know, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
But
Did a decent number of frames. Oh, he's doing a 1 parry strat too.
There's that beautiful +9 damage you love to see.
A quick work of him.
Nice. I always get nervous with those final L1s there because there are certain angles that you can hit Pontiff from where one or both of your blades will just miss.
He got 1 hit like that on that last bit. Fortunately, it was the only one, but I was
Yeah.
watching exactly for that. He did get 1 partial hit.
So my go-to like counter to that is to unlock and kind of aim the camera down so I'm, you know, poking his toes.
Yeah, that's a good idea. If you unlock, you can sneak in an extra one when he goes down before the AoE. Help too.
Yeah, kind of use the movement from the weapons to kind of path you away.
You're attempting something like the Hitless speedrun, though. It can get very concerning there when you're +3 and any sort of partial can just throw the entire thing off.
+3 is very precise. All right, no Jon Snow memes today. Oh my gosh. Swed just getting some hollow memes there.
We got 2 skulls in the bomb room here.
That first explosion looked kind of close.
Yeah. Kind of threw it somewhat into the path where he was running.
No memes from the Knight. It's always scary when you get the idle animation from the Knight.
It is, yeah. I feel like he's more likely to do something quick after doing that.
It's like idle animations might be one of the scariest things that enemies can do in this game. Just because you don't know what they're about to do. It's like when they're attacking, you know they're locked into a specific attack set, and it's like, fine, if you know how to handle it.
Another classic strat from Tule, stancing past this Silver Knight guard up here.
Oh, getting some... Oh my gosh. Seeing Swed fat roll past a crystal.
Yeah.
That's
That
scary.
It is.
And he's just gonna
Quickly finish him off here.
Yeah.
Should be 3, maybe? Almost 3.
And we got a Deacons fight from Dino. I believe he must have gotten patches. Maybe. I don't know. He's not throwing
Can't
skulls
quite
for this.
tell because of the chair. I didn't see him go to the spot, though.
And we've got Hob killing the Puss of Man as well. Yeah, we've got the NASCAR strats, the Indy 500. And Tule's setting up RTSR for Aldrich here. As somebody who I don't know, Aldrich, I have a history with Aldrich, and it's gonna be nice to see Aldrich go down quick here.
Sounds like not the most amicable of histories.
I mean, it's one of those things where it's like I can't be too mad because I know that it's my own fault, but at the same time, I still do not like Aldrich.
Yeah, fair enough.
Dino did not get early patches. Okay. I like it because I like saving a trip. Like I like to not get the early patches just because I don't want to have to go to Firelink an extra time.
I
Or,
definitely get that.
Do the running section up there.
Although
Vswed
with
was hit
the
by a dog.
latest discovery, I think it's not as bad. Oh no, I didn't see.
Oh
that.
no, he must have aggroed it with his extra weight.
Yeah. I don't think he did like any kind of refresher run from this. I think he's just pulling this from memory from the last time he did this. So
Wow.
considering that, this has been a really impressive run.
I mean, if there's gonna be memes, it's gonna be on this split, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Tule's going into Aldrich here. Probably going to be looking for that nice diagonal slash attack. So Vswed forgot he had to throw a skull there. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Still, shout out to these runners for like having such clean, consistent runs so far.
Here comes the attack for Tule.
It's kind of weird. I don't like that attack because Aldrich will get stuck on pillars sometimes, and it affects the timing of the hitbox and where it is. And
Kind of did
very
there
clean
too.
fight. Very, very clean fight. GG Tule.
See the flying
Ooh.
Grave Warden on Vswed's
Yeah.
screen.
Oh god, that's terrifying.
That's always, it's a classic.
Those Grave Wardens, for anybody who doesn't know, can land on top of your head and stagger you, and that does count as a hit.
The same mechanic that lends itself to teleporting dogs.
Yeah.
Got robbed by the candelabra.
Oh man. Oh no. the fire bombs, they just weren't connecting.
I love this when you have extra fire bombs, lobbing fire bombs at the giant's head in between hits.
Yeah, this is a Colmer special, I'm pretty sure.
I picked it up from, I wouldn't be surprised. I picked it up from Tricky when he was doing SL1, no upgrades or infusions.
Oh, nice. A lot of really good strats came out of the runners doing that run.
Mm-hmm.
Got Hob on Sage getting some soul mass memes. But he was fine. Nice. Tule made it past the Fire Witch without any aggro there. Those Fire Witches, if they aggro to you, your run is in God's hands.
Mm-hmm.
They've got the infamous Fire Trail attack, the glitchy attack.
Yeah, starts to look like spaghetti down that staircase.
Yeah. And it can hit you 3 or 4 times in super quick succession without, with no reason at all. You know, I don't think we're going to see any spook from Tule. I think we're probably just going to see a regular drop.
I didn't actually see if he went back and got vitality or not. Oh, he just flashed his screen, but I didn't catch it.
So if you have 40 decks, do you need the or like is there an amount of decks you can have where you don't need to level vitality at all?
I don't think so. I think you need a minimum of 12,
Yeah.
regardless of what decks you have.
I've definitely lost runs to forgetting to level vitality.
You don't have a life ring, you usually need 13. You can do 13, I believe, down to like 30. Do like 13 vitality and 33 decks. But I guess he obviously did get vitality somewhere along the line.
Yeah, he's lining up the. He takes an interesting angle there.
Yeah.
Look at that 1 HP survival. It's so good. But yeah, we're used to seeing the assassin start with the spook, so you have spook for dungeon skip, and it's just nice and efficient. Dino is just absolutely racing through Irithyll right now. Look at him go. At blistering pace here.
Not every day you see someone move so quickly they appear to be standing still. Impressive stuff.
You can't see. He's actually between frames. He's running through the entire land of Lothric here.
So now that everybody's at +9 for this segment, I imagine we'll probably see primarily Twin Blade Yorm.
Yeah, I would guess so. Oh man, this Yorm running section here without spook like makes me so nervous. Oh my god, that was
Getting the fireball from one of those first two is horrible.
wow. Nice very, very quick on his feet there, Tule. Avoiding that fireball and the fire trail immediately afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It seems they can kind of angle that around the pot. Yep.
Tule's getting some scary RNG here. And still only a 1 hit. That's super impressive. Yesterday was like the name of the game was kind of there. You know, there were a lot of memes in yesterday's runs, and today is like the Giga Chad consistency. Like they're crushing it.
Yeah.
And yeah, like you were saying, there's that twin blade strat for Yorm here. Damage is super nice.
I do miss getting to do this for Yorm.
It's cozy. It's a lot cozier than Storm Ruler.
Agreed.
Hob does not have a black firebomb for the dog on this running section. What do you do with it? Where'd it go? Oh my gosh, Tule's actually getting scary RNG here from Yorm. Wonder if it's a position thing. Oh, he's getting the frenzy. Yeah. That I have seen. Oh. What are these attacks? What is he doing?
He often follows up some of his combos in phase 2 with that punch. I thought he would close back in time to not get that.
That is... We've seen some attacks out of Yorm here that you will almost never see. At least not not without like doing Storm Ruler at range. Yeah, there he goes.
He is popping off. He is popping off on him. Can't blame him. Keeping it exciting at least.
That's unbelievable. Oh my gosh. That's one of the scariest Yorms I've ever seen on a tournament, setting.
for sure.
So okay, what did Hob do about this dog?
Uh,
I wonder if he just threw the regular firebomb and
Spelled
waited
him.
for it to de-aggro. Sometimes if you're lucky, the dog will get back up and it won't be aggroed.
you throw the regular firebomb though, you gotta pre-aim it.
Yeah,
You
true.
lock on and throw at the wall, it's not gonna make contact with the dog.
He threw a skull. Okay, he threw one skull. Wow. He pulled the Geostrat.
All right.
Well done, Hob. Still at 0. One of the things that like you can really commend about Hob as a runner is that he finds himself in these scary situations like regularly, and he is able to think on his feet and get through them very consistently.
Mm-hmm.
It's very impressive. We're about to see some Dragon Slayer armor. This fight is so good.
This one could be a blink and you miss it.
Could be, yeah.
+9.
At +9, there's a couple of, semi-scripted kills that you can go for. Just depends on if we see some turtle RNG out of DSA. We've got Hob on the scary running section as well.
Opted to remove the shield for the extra cleanse damage. 8.
That was a scary roll. That felt so late. Nice. You can see he's setting up the damage. Until he's got a plan here.
I'm not sure why 2 R1s though.
I don't know. I don't know if the single blade hits deal different damage if it's an R1 compared to an L1.
Must be.
But I don't know if there would be any difference in like breakpoints on the number of hits because of that. Oh, wow. Can tell he got a little extra endurance here on this run. Very nice. Not a single attack out of the butterflies. You love to see it. I was kind of wondering if we were going to see like a stagger strat going on, but he didn't even get a chance to stagger a second time.
Yeah, with a +9, I don't think he can actually survive before you stagger him.
Yeah, whereas like
or
on
you
a
get the poise
+6,
stagger.
You'll get the stagger a lot of the time. And that's when you can start to get into some memes too with that, because sometimes he'll just completely cancel the stagger animation.
So frustrating.
And he's going to poison the sage here, not going for any parries or anything like that.
Hob is through the worst part of Cathedral.
Oh, Dino's doing like old school dungeon. Wait. Oh, he got Xanthus Ashes,
Yeah, Xanthus
didn't he?
Ash. Yeah.
I wonder if he's got more he's going for more white branches then, I suppose.
Probably for lightning. More lightning resin.
Because I mean, I think he's also, how many white branches has he used on this run so far? There was...
Yeah, he might need extras actually, yeah, because he did use he used one for the Outrider Knight, and he used one for the dogs in settlement for extra skulls early on.
And then he used a third one for Irithil.
So he'd be down to 1.
And he's going to need one for a gargoyle in archives. And he might use one on Princess Stairs. I'm not sure. I've seen some white branch strats on the Prince's Stairs before. Oh, he
Oh, the one
uses
before
on the
Pontiff.
Okay.
I forgot.
I
forgot
imagine
about that
for
one.
that Pontiff Knight,
Mm-hmm.
which is honestly a pretty good branch.
Yeah, it would suck to get quick swiped in game 3,
That's one
or
of those things where
especially
it's
even
like,
farther along than that.
you know, removing the human element of having to react to a Pontiff Knight attack. We got Sweat on the Deacons fight. Oh man.
I think Fat Roll should fundamentally change this fight at all.
Hob going into Deacons too. I feel like Deacons would be one of the scarier fights on a marathon run.
Yeah. Agreed.
Oh man, we have a lot going on right now. We've got Dino in the Yorm fight. We've got Tule just effortlessly breezing past this gargoyle. There he goes.
Ule is actually running this particular route fairly quickly.
Yeah, definitely. He's definitely efficient. Not really stalling at all. And nice job, Dino.
Swed should kill
GG Sweat as well.
Deacon here. Oh, there was that slower stamina regen came into play. He got 2 hits on him, had to strafe the overhead and then finish him off.
Oh wow. Does anyone want to bribe Vswed into YOLOing Irithyll?
YOLOing the Fat Roll.
Bribe him with charity? And again, guys, thank you all for your amazing support during this week's event where Team Hitless has been partnered with the American Heart Association's Revive program, raising money
Oh,
for...
too late. Took a arrow in the back.
No way! On the Princess Stairs.
Mm.
Wow. That's another one. That'll happen sometimes. It's kind of precise on the stamina management, I guess.
I wouldn't recommend the first skull that he threw because of that.
Really?
I feel like you're more likely to induce that when you throw that first skull. As you change the aggro. Change the aggro of like all the enemies on those stairs, and things are timed out a lot differently.
Nowadays, I either do no skulls for the beginning of the stairs, and then maybe I'll throw one at the end for the knights. I either do that, or I'll do the Mikolash strat, where basically you'll pace forward far enough that, you know, most of the enemies at the top of the stairs come down and meet you at the bottom. That way there's fewer things you have to avoid.
You do throw the first one. I think you want to throw it a lot shorter, because then you only pull the swordsman at the front.
Okay, that makes sense.
Really don't want to aggro the archers with that first skull.
Interesting. Tule's trying to get all these knights out of here.
This is always this is always fun.
Oh my! Where are they going? He's got it. Nicely handled there. And major props to Tule for, he took a death earlier on in the run on a very difficult running section and did not get tilted or anything like that. Like, he maintained that consistency, and he's doing a great job.
And had to switch strats on the second run through that area.
Yeah, doing it with one skull is, especially if you're used to doing it with two. He pulled it off nicely.
Oh, we're gonna see a princess fight.
Oh
I
my
love
gosh,
this.
he's fighting princes. That's not even a fog wall cheese right there. That is beautiful. Quick swipe, very nicely rolled. Quick slam. He's cruising. Tule making it look easy. As long as we don't see any IKEA memes here.
Right.
He might be setting up the cheese for phase 2, or he might just be trying to get them close so that he can, dodge roll the soul masses.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm interested to see if he will stay here and cheese. Nah, he's going back in. Nice. I love to see a prince's fight. They're really satisfying.
Yeah, I agree. It's another very position heavy one too.
I think this fight, would be perfect if it weren't for the chairs and the elevation. That, like, basically the way it works, for anybody who doesn't know, is if princes happen to teleport to somewhere with a different elevation than you, it'll break the lock on. And
Nice
that's really
punish.
bad. Whenever, oh my gosh.
That was
Well done, Tule. Well done.
nice though.
That was excellent. And whenever one of their attacks that they can do out of a teleport is an instant slam, you really want to be able to see them. Ooh, Dino has, I think this is according to plan. I think he only likes
I don't
to
think he wants.
parry
Yeah.
one attack here. You can parry both, but he got clipped by the AoE.
Oh no.
He stuck
Oh,
around
no,
just
that ends game
slightly too
3.
long.
Hmm.
Look at that tiny chip damage right there.
That's unfortunate.
I think he walked away on a diagonal.
Yeah, because it didn't look like he was moving out too late.
Wow.
That must have been
What a hit to take to lose the game 3. That's a very annoying hit to take if you're a runner.
It really is.
That's one of the most annoying hits to take. It's like insulting because of how little damage it did. I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Still an amazing run from Dino.
Oh, we're gonna see a. Are we? I wonder if we're gonna see. No, he's gonna bring. I was wondering if we were gonna see Bob kill the Pontiffness.
Oh yeah. I wonder how recently he's picked up doing the this white branch to get past them.
Come to think of it, I've seen him doing the branch here before, but when he was kind of trolling the other area, I thought maybe he was considering doing the old school way.
And we have Tule getting ready to go into Cinder, getting the 40 endurance.
Oh, shout out to the Nashandra drain too. I think that probably is the worst if you had to pick a worst.
Yeah, I think you're right. Hob boned out here. I wonder if he aggroed an enemy that he didn't want to.
He did. He moved just slightly early from the third one. Third one, you can kind of run away from him, and he usually won't follow. But these kind of runs, of course, it's like times best not to take the chance.
Fun fact: that is how I got a one-hit PB on SL1 no upgrades, no infusions. My one hit is to a Fire Witch because I moved ever so slightly too early with a White Branch.
Oh no! I found out the hard way once that even in branch, if you're toggling between your one and two handed,
oh yeah,
that'll like make a noise. And I aggroed an enemy because I switched from one to two handed in branch, and the enemy attacked me.
that is, oh my god, that is so annoying.
Luckily, it was in a practice session, so that made it feel better.
That's good. We're about to see our first Cinder fight of the day here from Tule. Maybe not. It looks like he's going somewhere else. I wonder where he's going. Looked like he went to the dancer arena. Vswed just went and picked up the leather shield. I'm assuming for Pontiff here. Is Tule still at +7?
No, I don't. No, he's not. No, there's no way he would have killed DSA the way he did at +7.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. I wonder what he's doing down here in Consumed King's Gardens.
It's like maybe he wants to go fight Osiris.
That would be insane.
Yeah, that'd be pretty funny.
He's going to kill some optional bosses. Let's go. That's so cool. Okay, I'm so glad we get to see some optionals here.
Let's call it the ready. This Pussa man is going to be in a much different spot. He had to wait for the elevator
Because
to
the elevator, yeah.
back up.
Dino set up RTSR for Aldrich here. Shout out to all these runners putting on a great show today, showcasing their awesome skill here with these runs. I'm actually so excited about this Osiris fight here.
Me too.
I wonder if we'll see any of the new Osiris strats with the stagger locking.
Oh yeah. I would imagine not. They're pretty precise. It would be cool though.
Yeah.
I think by this point he's got so much damage too that he'd probably be dead before he could really set that up.
Yeah, that's certainly possible too. Oh, Sweat aggroed the jailer. Okay, he bailed out. No drains. And Sweat has to go through this area, and I think he actually does have to kill all the jailers here. Got Osiris
no
on
rolling.
screen.
No rolling the drain either. There's no way you can fat roll all the way through that.
Nah, no way. They would totally clip you in recovery frames. Got the lovely pestilent mist attack here. Super
that's
fun.
so annoying.
And GG Dino on the Aldrich fight.
Especially when he starts spamming it right around transition.
Yeah. There's these roots on the side of the arena that he loves to go and just perch up on.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the damage. That's so good. Good timing on the roll.
Mm-hmm.
There's the roots coming into play there where you can't quite get underneath him. Ooh, okay.
Yeah. was early.
Yeah. So it looks like, there's a lot of times where, you might be wondering, why is he rolling here? And it's because Osiris has an infamous instant charge where anytime, okay, I was wondering if we were going to see it there. He can just instantly charge, and the hitbox comes out. There's absolutely no, what do you call it? Telegraph. There's no telegraph for it. So you just have to
Right.
always preemptively roll it.
In case you can do it, and if he doesn't do it, you'll just be underneath the other
And that's a no-hit Osiris
slam
right
combo.
there.
Really good reaction on the front tail spin he got too. That can catch people off guard pretty easily.
Yeah. Here's DSA again as well. So much is happening at the same time here.
This has been a really good DSA so far.
Yeah, it really has. Oh, that roll was scary.
From here.
Nice. I like to see him going for the punishes before he actually attacks. Got double giant meatball, but nothing actually came out, so nicely done, Dino. Hob is stalling.
Gotta fill out the time slot.
Classic. Okay, so Tule is doing a really cool strat here. There's an AI barrier right there that the dragon can't actually pass through. Well, he can, but it's unlikely. And he's just getting him stuck there.
I hate this enemy. It always seems that when you come around the corner from the end of the fight, he's like right near this archway, and you just don't have quite enough time to sneak
I think
behind him and get
his
the
walk
kills. You gotta
cycle,
wait for him to come all the way back.
Yeah, it just wastes your time. I think he must be on a global timer or something, because it's just so inconsistent where he is whenever you show up.
I feel like if you stay in the front of the arena for Osiris, he's pretty consistent when you move around. I think he might load in if you get to the back of the arena during the fight.
That makes sense. We're going to see some champ Gundyr as well. One of my favorite fights in the game, personally. Vswed is doing Storm Ruler. I'm glad we get to see some Storm Ruler. I like that I feel like the script has kind of flipped on Storm Ruler over the last couple of years.
A little bit, yeah. It's come full circle.
People used to be like, why would you use, Storm Ruler when you could just do Twin Blades easy? But then, recently I think the no-hit community has kind of discovered that you can get into some really nice, comfy fights with Storm Ruler.
Yeah, the way people used to fight, actually, when Hob gets to Yorm, you'll see like the old method of Storm Ruler. You bait a lot of long-ranged attacks, and the fight kind of carries on much longer. Yeah, of course, the reason for getting away from it first is to avoid the meme of him just eating the attack. Basically, you hurl the weapon art at Yorm, and he neither takes damage nor staggers, and you're in such a stamina deficit you cannot roll his next attack.
It's very troll.
Kind of in hand with discovering more. I think one of the reasons it's come back into favor is because the community's figured out how to minimize the likelihood of that happening. He's typically going to eat it on awkward elevations. If he's standing on like a treasure pile, is one of the worst ones.
Yeah.
Though I will say, I believe I did have it happen on completely flat ground the other day. But that's very, very rare.
That's such a meme. We're seeing no parry champ, by the way. That's cool. I don't know if this is like something I've seen before from people. It does kind of make sense though, because he has some longer combo chains where it looks like Tule's figured out
Mm-hmm.
where the safe punishes are in those.
Cool to see something different for sure.
Oh, that is cool. Yeah, this is a nice fight right here.
I wonder if there's a script to the gun to your punch. It seems like after I push phase 2, the first thing he always wants to do, no matter where I am in the arena, I can go to the other side. Instead of
Yeah.
jumping, he always wants to run to me and try to punch me.
He just sprints up to you.
Oh, nice strafe. And finish.
Nicely done, Tule. Well done, dude. Yeah, it looks like Hob is not doing dungeon skip. We've seen 2 optional bosses with no hits. That's a flex right there. That is a flex.
Mm-hmm. Demon Prince boss room?
Hey, we're seeing the other Prince's Stairs strat from Nico here. This is a really comfortable strat. Oh my gosh, Swed is... That's scary.
Oh.
To go up against that knight, that's terrifying.
Bat rolling the overhead too.
And I don't know if that knight has follow-ups to that attack.
He does. For fat roll, actually, panic rolling might be better for fat roll than regular if you do happen to panic and do that, because the follow-ups to that attack are specifically designed to roll catch panic rolling.
Oh, here we got a Pontiff. Nice. Oh, that is so tight on the timing there. And the oh my gosh. Nice job, Swed. Well done.
He's gonna roll a little early. I don't think it's quite as bad as it looks, but because you can come out of recovery and parry pretty quickly. But it's a lot tighter than it would be if you were just at a normal weight. All right, now we got Cinder.
Hey, here we go.
Tule.
Cinder is one of my favorite fights in this game, if not my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
There's just so much complexity to it.
Yeah, one of my favorites for sure.
Good stagger. There's a couple of attacks here in Spear phase that are a bit scary. But I think with that Karthus Blood Ring, even the spin should be pretty safe.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing to watch out for is the backhand.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that's why we see him taking this medium spacing here.
Probably, yeah.
There's the spin, nicely handled. Dino's making his way up to Prince's now with his +10. Cinder is getting lost on the way to Tule and just running in a random direction. That classic From Software boss arena design coming into play there. And we've got Hob on Yorm. I think we might see Twin Blades here. Oh, no, never mind.
Guess who's going to bait him further away first?
That's pretty reasonable. Oh, that's scary.
I feel like it didn't buy him any extra time, though.
I don't think it did. I think he was just Peepo running right up to him.
Yeah.
Tule's handling the Cinder fight very nicely.
What lightning strat will we see?
Oh, good question.
Oh, he's going to
gone-
do the
oh,
older one.
There's a little bit of RNG in that strat.
Yeah. Not likely to be a problem until lower damage runs, but still, I guess it's not to the same extent as Prince's having some annoying stuff that kind of take away from the fight a little bit, but it's in the same vein. It kind of does.
Got the frenzy attack on Yorm. Oh,
See that one a lot. See that one a lot too in this style of Storm fight.
Tule tried to kill him with the swag backstep with the twin blades, but it wasn't quite
You
enough.
love to see it.
He's gonna kill him with a firebomb.
Nice.
There you go.
Well done, Tule.
Nice fight from Tule. Very stylish. Lots of swag involved. You know, he may have gotten hit 2 times, but he certainly showed off his skill.
2 hits
2
in a
extra
tournament
bosses,
run
by the
on
way.
demand is that's a great run either way.
For anyone who missed it, he also just to flex a little bit, he went and he fought Osiris and Champ Gundyr without taking any hits on either of them. Well done, Tule.
And did champ without parries.
And we have a Prince's cheese on screen here. I love a good cheese. GG Dino.
Extra sharp cheddar.
More of a Gouda man myself.
Gouda's a solid pick. Particularly smoked Gouda.
Maybe like an Asiago.
Comes a fat rolling Aldrich fight.
Oh, here we go. Gonna see if Tule wants to come in for some post-game interview here. We can talk about his run a little bit.
Yeah.
Dino got the throne cancels. Beautiful. And this
One of
gonna
those
be
fun little bonus mini games you can like to play while doing no hit runs.
Yeah, yep. And here's that nice diagonal sweep attack. Should see an Aldrich kill right here.
Oh, with the last hit.
Oh,
This way you can just run in and nail him. Sure, no, he's not.
ho, here we go. Good outspace for sure.
Had to give Aldrich
Nice
a glimmer
finish.
of hope.
Nicely done. We have another Cinder fight coming right up. This is the thing about DS3. It's like the early game is, you know, it's just kind of running sections. And then you get to mid game and it's just all action for the rest of the run.
Yeah.
Dino's being very deliberate about the punishes he goes for here.
I think he's looking for all 3 pieces of some combos, and he's just slightly out of range to get the 3rd often.
This is one of those things where he only wants to go for those punishes if he is absolutely sure.
Worked out really well for stagger build up there.
And he did a really
Should
nice
actually be able
thing.
Finish phase
Oh,
one.
wow,
Here.
nice. He did a really nice thing on the Soul Mass too, where he went out to range to make sure that all of the Soul Masses tracked to him and sort of left Cinder. We've seen multiple multi-game runs get ended just because one of those Soul Masses sticks around and decides to clip you.
Mm-hmm.
Good phase 2 so far. Stagger. Oh, beautiful stagger.
Nice.
That is nice. That's a phase 2 you'll love to see right there.
Clean fight. Still in good spirits, even though unfortunately his run ended at game 3.
Well done, Dino. A one-hit run is beautiful. That's fantastic. It's a shame to see the game 3 get lost, but you know, we got to see a great run. And you know, okay, hang on. I just looked over and Hav is fighting Pontiff now.
Mm-hmm.
With his... Okay, that's a hit. Oh, man.
Unfortunate.
Oh my gosh, these combos are so hard to avoid. And that's a hit in game 2 of his marathon run as well.
Mm-hmm. I feel like even going without the parries, I'd rather keep the close range loop.
I think so too. Because there are even like no roll strats for that.
Mm-hmm.
Let it be known, by the way, that Ain caster cursed Hob here, by the way. Everybody blame Ain run.
Hello?
Dino is here.
I have
We got
finished.
Dino here for some post-run
Yeah,
commentary.
we can talk if you guys.
Dino, that was an excellent run.
Yeah, I'm so man, that one hit it obviously ends the streak again, and we have to go back to game 1. Thank you so much. Whiskers, don't donate to me.
That has to be one of the most annoying game 3 hits to take too. Just like barely getting clipped by the Pontiff AoE.
Give me just a second. Thank you so
No
much,
worries.
Whiskers. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Yeah, what I wanted to say is that I normally you guys saw that I double parry him, right? And I normally finish him. For some reason, one blade missed, and I didn't do the roll back strat in a while, and I just wanted to run back and got that one instance of damage there.
Yeah,
that was super
Pontiff
stupid.
Has terrible hitboxes. Let me say, like,
yeah.
Sometimes you just miss for no reason.
Yeah, that was incredibly stupid, but it was my mistake, so it's okay. It was the.
It was a great run, all in all, though.
It is. Yeah, thank you very much, guys. That one.
Yeah, thanks for putting on a great show.
Yeah, it was like a twin blade run, but still, right? It's not easy, and we got at least one hit, a one-hit run there. That was quite okay.
Yeah, nicely done.
Live with that. How did everybody else? I just heard that Hop just got hit, right?
Hob just got hit with his no parry Pontiff strats.
Yeah, Pontiff today is ending runs, huh? What the fuck?
Yeah, ending the big runs.
Yeah, Sage.
Yeah, we don't have any 0-hit runs anymore right now. Tule finished his run with 2 hits, and this is even with doing. He did 2 extra bosses on his run. He did Osiris and he did Champ just before Cinder, just for the flex.
That's cool. He was super fast, right?
He was very fast, yeah.
He's pretty fast, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much for the tournament, guys. I will not raid over to you guys now since this is over soon, right? I believe, or should I?
I think it depends on Hobbs run, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
he's at Pontiff
only on
right now.
Pontiff right now.
Okay. Yeah.
But thank you so much for participating, Dino.
Thank you
it
very
was an
much
honor
for
to have you, of
the
course.
commentary again. I'm going to rewatch it anyways, and thank you very much for hosting. Of course, I know Flippy can hopefully hear me. Thanks a lot for all that technical side.
Yeah,
stuff.
shout out to our legendary. I guess we can call him the producer for the day. Legendary producer backflippius.
Yeah, I know it's a lot of work to host those tournaments, and I'll see you guys after the raid. Thank you for the commentary, guys. Thank you very much.
Sounds good, Dino. Have an awesome rest of your day, dude.
Bye bye.
Take care, man.
It seems like Hob made it through the rest of Pontiff without incident, and we have Tule on Gale here, just continuing to flex.
Didn't get to see him go through Demon Prince though. Do it.
I wonder if he loaded up a save file for this.
He did.
Swed's on archives here. Archive seems like it could be a little weird with the extra weight.
It is. It is, yeah.
Yeah, you can see just him stepping out there actually aggroed the candlestick guy.
Mm-hmm. Really hoping that on this third shot he can break through all this brick and concrete and get to Swed's character.
He's very persistent.
I think he's jealous of the Full Metal Jacket arrows that
He's trying.
his comrades in barracks have.
If I keep training, one day. All right, he
Swed
got
can
bored.
get
He got bored and
negative
walked
one.
away.
Swed can get -1 hits. We'll have a 4-way tie for. So I hope he can pull that off.
I know it's would be incredible to see.
If we convince him to fat roll into Cinder's phase 2 AoE, can we take a hit off for that?
Oh, I'd love to see that. It's a nice Gale fight so far. Both of Tule's hits were like pretty like there are things you can do to avoid them. Oh no.
Yeah, for sure.
There are things you can do to avoid them, but they also have like a little bit of luck involved in them, you know, happening just the way that they happened.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did we see a Sage kill from Swed?
I
don't think. I think he's probably doing the firebomb
he's
strat.
going back, probably not. If he didn't, no, I guess he did. If he didn't, he would have had to pull Sage up the initial set of stairs, or he would have been at the second point.
And we have 2 Hobbs on screen right now.
One of them's a couple seconds behind, so you can watch the one in the top right, and then you can get like the instant replay on the bottom left.
Which Hob will win?
Someone asked Hobbs hits count as double.
Yeah. There's Vswed pulling out the Metal Gear Solid strats. Sneaking past the gargoyle. Whoa.
Thrall did some interesting things.
Yeah, I don't know what the little backstep thing was.
Got to avoid the skull.
Oh, Hob is boning out of Aldrich. He got some magic.
I think he was counting on Aldrich still being in phase 1 when he popped back up.
Yeah, and it's, the other Hob also boned out. What are the odds that both Hobs had the same RNG?
This next round, we're going to see the two Hobbs do something different, and then we'll really know we're in the Twilight Zone. Got a Madeir showcase going on, too.
Nice.
Contending a little bit with the real boss in the Madeir fight, depth perception.
Oh, yeah. Once you get these big bosses, it's really hard to tell like exactly how big they are.
Second.
Oh, we got Eden here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got time.
$100 from Dido. He said many bad words about Pontiff, mainly derogatory, and also said don't read that out loud because there might be kids watching. So thank you,
Solid.
Dido.
You still get the point. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for the donation, and honestly, Pontiff deserves it. And both of our marathon runs were ended by Pontiff today. And that puts us at $13,422.80 right now.
Very impressive, and much thanks to the generosity of the community. Swed hanging out on the stairs, waiting for the patrol.
This is such a comfortable strat, and you can see he did throw the skull kind of. Oh, the skull was not close enough to the archer for it to draw its aggro. I think he could have gotten away with only throwing one skull here, but I think stopping to throw multiple made it so he couldn't avoid that arrow there. Well, the lovely thing about, Fat Roll is that when you get hit, it doesn't actually deal very much damage.
Yeah. I feel like if he were to make a run for it, I was kind of thinking, I mean, he's leveled endurance quite a bit, so you can compensate for the slower regen. The way he's going to aggro enemies differently, I feel like you would have to like reinvent the sprinting strat for Fat Roll.
Yeah.
Makes him closer to RTSR.
Yeah, it's true. It's faster setup now.
Maybe it was one of those strategic hit into tier stem.
Yeah, exactly. And I think we're gonna get Tule in here as well for some commentary.
All right.
In just a second here. Meanwhile, we've got Swed going into Princes here. And Hob is getting ready to make the archives run through, I believe. Although, does he have a split for Dragon Slayer armor? It doesn't look like he does. Oh, yes, he does. It's the Ornstein one. Maybe? Did he do Dragon Slayer armor earlier?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I didn't think he did. His splits are out of order. Okay, that makes sense.
Comes the fat roll princes. Like he's he's only gonna punish after strafing a couple specific attacks. But he actually has a decent window to... Not a bad choice to roll there. Kind of not as far to the right as you'd like to be for that attack.
We have some insider info from the chat that says that Vswed says his plan is to make Geo throw up in his mouth.
Okay. What's this gonna be?
I feel like the original strat for this was probably to do the cheese, if I had to guess.
Hi guys.
Hey, Tule, amazing
Hey.
run.
Thank you.
Well done,
Thank
man.
you. Well, amazing. I was thinking that I was going to receive more hits.
And
But
the hits were
I'm
like, they
What?
were very understandable hits as well.
Yes. I'm going to do a change punter. Those archers, man. What?
Yeah.
they don't hit me. When I do runs for trilogy no hit, they don't hit me never. So
That's
don't
that's
know.
the event RNG.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, but I was amazed by you going through and doing Osiris and Champ as
Yes.
well. That was
I
awesome.
was thinking on it. Yes, I was trying to go faster, just to be on time to do Otzdarva and champion, and then finish the run within that.
Yeah, and you
Yeah, it
still
was
finished
exciting to watch.
first with those extra bosses too. Well done.
Yes, nice. I have a lot of fun, guys. Thank you for the invitation.
Hey, thank you for putting on a great show today.
Thanks. Well, good luck with the rest of the event. We are just finishing, I think.
Cool.
Sweat,
Yeah.
it's going to finish, and Hope is... Where is Hope? In DSA. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, guys. I'm leaving. Okay.
All right. Have a good night, Tule.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
taking part.
Yeah. Bye.
So, did you happen to see that Swed was doing the AI freeze strat?
Yes, he was.
on,
Yeah.
on Princes there.
If that was supposed to be the making me throw up in my mouth, I'm not sure why. Except maybe switching to
honestly,
the sword to walk back instead of just walking back.
I can't believe that he didn't get hit whenever he aggroed them, honestly.
That just makes it more impressive, I think. Kind of like to see him get that and then survive it in the event. Yeah, really well done.
Good job, Swed. A nice effort on the AI freeze as well. That was horrifying. We see Hob is on DSA. He also took kind of an extra R1 in there. It seems like maybe the phase transition happens at a half hit. Or like you can squeeze an extra half hit in before the phase transition, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it depends on your damage. But yeah, for a lot of setups, it will be that way.
Wow, that's a nice kill. I wonder if Tule threw in that extra R1 on his fight because he got a half hit earlier. Did I see a throne cancel out of Swed? Pog? Swed boned early?
Oh no.
Oh my god.
I've done that before. That feels so bad.
You know, he's got another shot at doing some Princess memes if he wants to. The fight's so nice, we had to see it twice.
True. That boss, that's like, I think that's the easiest one to accidentally bone early on too, because I don't know, I feel like for most of them, you use the audio cue of like hearing that like drum hit or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But if you do it right on that at Prince's, you can it's still early.
There's so much build up for it too, right? So like,
yeah,
you might think it's about to go off, and then you click the bone, and then you're out early. And Hob is doing like all the old school strats for this. He's, waiting for Sage to die to poison, and it's a very classic run, with kind of the exception of Pontiff, because Pontiff is, Pontiff was something else.
The archives are a very prestigious place. You gotta take your time in there and really appreciate them.
Yeah, you gotta admire the volumes. What kind of books you think they're reading in here? You think they're reading the Vati Vidya lore? Tule coming in with the raid. Again, an amazing
Yes,
run.
they might be.
Guys, a huge GG to Tule on a very, very nice run. And of course to Dino as well. Also bringing in just an incredible one-hit run. And guys, we have crossed over the 13,500 mark. We are up to $13,642.83. It's absolutely huge. Thank you guys for all the love and support this week for the American Heart Association's Revive program, which is going to work to close the health equity gap for people who do not have proper access to the cardiovascular treatment that they, might need. So it's really going to save lives. Thank you, everybody.
Will we see him pull Florian back? No,
he's not doubling down on the cheese. What happened?
I don't know. Very clean base transition though. He's got that down well.
I still feel a little scammed on the AI freeze on this time around, I gotta say. Oh no.
Oh no.
That is an instant slam.
Well, maybe there's another try for these.
Oh, did Hob get hit again? I'm trying to think about what would have hit him here. Was it one of the casters by chance? One of the candlestick people. It was a candlestick. Okay. Wow. Some of their attack patterns are really nasty if you don't take super safe lines.
Yeah. I like to that last one running up the final stairs before the gargoyle. I like to kind of hang to the left because it blocks his vision, and then he can't fire
Oh.
at you until you're already running past him.
That makes a lot of sense. Gonna
And
have
you still have
to.
plenty of stamina to kind of diverge from the perfectly straight line there.
All right, what Prince's Stairs strat are we going to see out of Hob here? It's turning into kind of a close race here.
Yeah. Catching up to the Chungus.
The Chungus. He's like a bus. He's like a tank going through Lothric. He do be looking kind of thick though. Oh, I see him positioning himself here.
Oh, he's there pretty much.
Oh.
I think he could do it from here, right? Yeah.
Let's go. He's doing it. The dream is alive.
All right. The only throw up in my mouth part is switching back to the sword.
This is a fast strat right here.
Just walk back. Oh no.
Well, you hate to see it.
Could go 3 in a row on surviving. Yeah, he's 3 in a row on surviving the orbs. That's all. Counts for something. Got more hits that time on the cheese. I'd never actually tried that before until a few weeks ago. I just happened to kill Lorien in that spot, and then I noticed that he was just sitting there. I'm like,
yeah,
go try this now.
Fun fact, on older patches, if you cast Hidden Body, this boss will not aggro whenever you go into the boss fight. Little fun fact. I don't know why more Hitless runners don't do that. Seems like it would just, be the intuitive thing to do. And then they patched it out because they hate fun, apparently. Sweat Cinder fight is going to be so interesting / concerning.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself.
Can we take a moment to appreciate the infinite loop of Team Hitless going on in the bottom right corner?
I love to see it.
Along with the 2 Hobbs on screen, Dino has metamorphosized into the Happy Hob. Something we could all only dream of happening to us.
You know, thinking about that Princess cheese, do you know if anybody uses a keyboard for that? I feel like that could be a good choice.
Yeah, totally. I don't know of anybody that actively does that cheese on their runs, honestly. The only time I've ever like seen another, run that actively uses it is I think whenever Swed was doing maybe SL1 fat roll.
Yeah, he did it for this run. Back when he did it.
Some nice openers from Cinder here. Once we get into these combos, though, it's gonna start getting a little hairy. Okay, that. Oh my god. This is another boss where it seems like they kind of staggered his attacks so that they will hit you if you are light rolling or mid rolling and just mash and circle.
Absolutely.
But it seems kind of like with fat roll, maybe fat roll is the counter to that.
Yeah.
Fat
I
roll
think how
is
certain strats rely on it. Like I'm thinking Moonlight Butterfly and DS1.
Yeah.
I need AoE fat rollers. Oh, come on.
Ah, disappointed.
Oh. Someone tell Swed to do the fight again.
Tell him to bone early.
You gotta see an AoE fat roll.
And I think, well, I was going to say, I think phase 2 should be easier. However, I don't know if he'll be able to roll the fastest combo Cinder has, like the one hand into the one hand follow up.
I think he can.
You notice that whenever Cinder does a sweep attack, he rolls far to the left. Hey, GG.
Nice. Good
nice
fight.
Stagger. And that is GG Vswed. Can we give him some props for doing fat roll on his event no hit run and coming out with only 3 hits?
One thing he really had going for him there is not getting a spear in phase 1. Spear is probably the worst for fat roll, I would.
Yeah, probably so. There's a couple of sequences you can get that are just like
I don't
brutal.
I don't think curved is too bad and that you still run from it. I believe spear is the worst for the fat roll. Yeah, actually at one point when he was going for this run, he was trying to employ the strafe for the spin to win. Just because trying to roll it wasn't ending up being reliable.
Yeah, because
Hi, guys.
a big deal is you need the distance, right? Swed's here.
Hi.
Hi, Swed.
What's up? How's it going?
It's going great. Nice
Going
run.
good.
Thanks, dude. I didn't know if I was
Well done,
supposed to
man.
join the call or if I was supposed to wait or
Yeah,
I
no,
just,
this is perfect.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No
Well,
fat roll AoE though. I'm kind of pissed about
Dude,
that.
I knew it. I was like, Gia's gonna fucking call me. I knew it. I was in chat. I was like, Gia's gonna say something. I knew you would. Fucking knew it.
But that princess fight was something.
I can't believe I homer. I homer bone. I was like, wait a minute. Did I homer bone too early?
I
couldn't
was glad
believe
we got
that.
to see the cheese again.
I didn't even get to do the cheese. I felt so bad. Not only just for messing it up once, but I think I messed it up 3 times for charity. And I was like, oh my god, dude, I'm making a mockery of it right now.
Disappointing. Now I
It
was impressed that
was.
you were able to get through the soul mass and the follow ups from Prince's.
Oh yeah, me too. I should have been dead 100 times.
That was a
Doing,
pretty.
dude,
I got so
pulling that
lucky.
off 3 times was worth
Oh yeah,
it.
so lucky, dude. Literally so lucky.
I was looking at how you're playing. It looked like you were just handling it well too. Like maybe
thanks,
some
man.
luck, but I think I was seeing a lot of skill there on surviving that 3 times in a row.
Oh yeah, and then there's this guy here. Do this.
Swed is making his way over to Osiris right now.
Oh,
That's a hit.
you It's CBD.
That's a hit, dude.
It's CBD, dude. Unbelievable. I think I'm ahead of you guys because Discord.
I'm happy
Yeah.
that we got to see some legit princes fighting today. Tule also did legit.
Oh, did everyone was there a lot of cheese today, was there?
We have seen the
Half.
cheese from Hob and from Dino, which is also like
Okay.
they were on their marathon run, so it makes sense that they would
Yeah, right.
take the most consistent line.
That's what I figured was going to happen, is that there were going to be some really strong runs today.
Unfortunately, they both lost it at Pontiff.
Yeah, my chat was updating me. I was like, wow, Pontiff's coming through and getting everyone. I got lucky on Pontiff, dude. I got a really good RNG.
Yeah, that was nice.
Will this kill me? Close.
I don't. Do we have an update on our standings for the event?
What
Does
boss
anybody
is
have that
Hob on?
available? He just finished Princes, so he's
So
about
he's
to
on
go into
Cinder.
Cinder.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. God damn it, dude. This area is so hard to get through once you've already done it once and without resetting the elevator.
Yeah.
I can't help but notice, but you died.
Yeah. Oh wait, oh no, I don't have skulls. I was like, I'm a dum-dum. I have I need to go get skulls, apparently. Because like normally this whole area is on a global timer. And since we are waiting to pull this elevator up here, it's giving those guys enough time to route. Because normally this elevator doesn't have to come up.
Hob was buffering there for. Do we need to refresh Hob on the stream?
We got Hob lag.
Monka Splice?
Easy large shared chat. Let's go.
Are they both lagging or just one Hob?
Oh, it was just no wait. It was just top right Hob. We're still good. No, we're fine. I forgot
Actually,
about bottom left Hob.
We technically have infinite. We have infinite Hobs. We have infinite Sweds too.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, it looks like we have
Dude,
a
I'm
tie
getting-
between Team 2 and Team
Hate
4
to see it.
for first.
A tie?
So it's
In this economy?
I gotta look at who's on what team again.
Dude, we really needed to come up with team names.
That needs to happen next time.
ClamIM, thanks for following, dude. I'm gonna do a Cyros just for fun.
Cool.
And yeah.
Oh,
Just
dude,
for fun.
Tule also did. He did Osiris and Champ before doing Cinder.
Oh,
He did
really?
Parryless
Nice.
Champ.
Yeah.
He did Parryless Champ too.
Oh, really? That's cool.
It was cool.
Yep, Osiris at his favorite spot again.
Such a good spot.
Can't get enough of this damn tree.
And we've got Hob on Cinder now.
Whoops.
Breaking some tree stumps.
That's a good strat.
I should have done that.
These stumps. They're so bad. From Software and their stumps, dude.
And he's really hard committed to breaking them before he even thinks about taking a swing on Cinder.
This is the face of a man who has lost many runs to stumps.
I've been there, dude. Those stumps mean business.
Yeah. Go to strafe and attack, and it's just like, nah. Strafe this.
Stump grab. No punish on the soul stream.
So I believe on team 1, so Vswed's team, it's 11 points for 4th place.
We'll take it.
I got to do some math now for 3rd and 2nd. Team 2 and 4 are tied for 1st. Oh, so those are locked in too. So now it's
now there's. How do you guys?
It's a fight for 2nd with Hob. So if Hob does this fight hitless, he will secure 2nd for his team. If it depends on how you count it, I guess. Is it still 3rd, or like if there's a tie for 1st, does it become a tie?
Yeah, it would be go for 3rd, then 4th.
Go for 3rd. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah.
At least in sporting events, that's how it works.
Yeah.
You know, that explains my my lack of knowledge there.
Good punishes on these spear charge.
Nice.
Bringing about 3 of them together for a lot of damage in that phase. I think he did more damage in spear phase than anything else.
Ooh, Hob rolls to the left on some of these attacks. Maybe on all of them. That's really scary because the charge attack that Cinder does, if you roll left, sometimes that charge attack can come out and has an instant hitbox associated with it. GG Swed, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, nice jam.
Yeah, I'm just messing around. I again wanted just to take a sec now that I'm in here to thank everyone for everything. Not just everyone that's donated for the charity, but for everyone behind the scenes. That like there's so much shit that went on to make this possible. Literally,
people work so hard.
So much, and no one sees it. So I just wanted to say thank you to everyone as a collective. Thank you. You guys know who you are. Will this kill me? Nope.
We got people, you know, like Zoodle and Chew and, you know, Artie and Eden, like all doing stuff that are
every day, 24/7 around the clock. Oh my God.
They make all this stuff happen. And of course, Flippy today has been our producer.
Yeah.
Making sure everything runs smoothly.
It's a lot of work.
And GG
for free.
Hob.
You got him?
He got him. That's
you got him, dude.
Done in 2 hits.
GG's.
Nicely done. Securing that 3rd place.
Swed, you abandoned your RTSR for Wyvern.
Yeah, guys, go check out all of these runners. Some phenomenal runners here, not just today, but also yesterday. Teaming up together to make this event happen. Be sure to go check them out. And, you know, as far as commentary goes, it's been great commentating here with Geo. And my name is Yo Josh Areno. Just, you know.
You too, Josh. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks to you guys. Sorry, I got a really big fucking donation to charity and I just stopped dead in my tracks.
Oh, yeah, let's see where we're at. Let's see. We are at
how much?
$13,739.03.
Is that official? Like, is that up to date?
That is up to date right now, I believe.
You believe $13,000? Oh my
That's
heckin' moly.
massive.
It's wild.
And again, for anybody who doesn't know, this is going to the American Heart Association's Revive program, which is bringing cardiovascular health treatment to people that otherwise would not be able to have that. So this money is going to go to save lives. And every donation has made a difference in adding up to what we have now. And it really means a lot that the community was able to come together and make a difference like this. So thank you, everyone.
You guys should be proud of yourselves.
Are we getting Hob in for some run commentary?
Perhaps. I think he's in the process. Oh, there he is. What's up, Hob?
Oh,
GG,
hey,
man.
Hob.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Nice run.
Hello?
Nice run, man.
Hello.
Oh, I don't know about that. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Thanks for coming out. It means the world, Hob.
Yeah, it's great having you.
Anytime. Just finishing up the charity stuff now. Has everyone else finished their runs?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
You were putting on a show, so you were busy.
Yeah, it was well. There was a lot of abuse that I went through during that run. That was very, So
Yeah.
Dino was sending hate mobs into my chat.
Wow, mobs.
Yeah, there's people coming in saying horrible stuff that he got them to say that. So it's quite bad. It's really toxic, and that just threw me off, really. So
yeah, no, for sure.
If anything, we should probably disqualify Dino and then team
that would
wins.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that probably makes a lot of sense.
Seems reasonable. Just when you think you know someone.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Plus, I heard he's put all his donation money into a swimming pool.
Is it in ground or above ground?
Oh yeah, maybe it's one of those rooftop ones, like an infinity pool on the roof. Yeah.
Oh yeah, with like the glass sides and everything.
Oh yeah.
He's got one of those big German mansions, right? So
the rolling hillsides.
Yeah, guys, I think we need to have another charity event. I need some extra money for my bar with the rooftop pool. I mean, charity.
Rooftop pool.
You got to trying to pay off that Lambo still.
My God, guys.
So team 3, right? Chuso, Team Bolas Dorados, the Golden Balls team, right? Is that team 3?
Yeah, what were the final standings? Where did we stand? I need somebody who's good at arithmetic to remember this thing for me.
I got you, Josh. Hit me with some numbers.
All right. No. Flippy, let's go. Save the day.
Tied. So what you're saying, Flippy, is that the producers team won. So I'm going to think
Flippy,
that's kind of rigged.
Flippy, I think your mic might be muted and in stream.
Oh, is it? Oh, well. Rip.
Yeah, Flippy was talking that whole time, guys.
Oh, sorry. For everybody on stream, apologies for that.
Standings either, guys. You guys don't get to know. It's for our ears only.
Secret.
Okay. In fourth place, Leydybug, mcswoozie, and Vswed with 11 hits. In third place, Team 3, CBD, Otzdarva, and Hob with 9 hits. And tied for first place, with 8 hits, Team 2 and Team 4, backflippius, chusommontero, and dinossindgeil, NeXuRyZz, Drunky, and Tule.
GG. So what do you guys?
Never gonna live this down.
How could you let your community down, dude? Not even winning the charity event.
He's out of here.
It's
celebrities, honestly. Can you believe this?
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Hob.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hob.
It was a pleasure, sir.
team 4 because we could have won it, and then I fuck my brain melted. So, Black
You guys had
backflip. You ran, right? Did you have a 0 hit run?
Yes, I ran DS1 and got 0 hits.
I think Flippy was our only 0 hit run of the event.
Really? Wow.
Was that
Flippy's Mr.
standard kind
Consistent.
of run? Did you use magic, or what kind of build did you do?
Sorcery only. I just went with what I knew because I haven't had any time for streaming or video games in the past month, so I just stuck with what I knew.
I'm afraid we're going to have to disqualify you from the tournament.
Magic user, dude. He used magic. That's disqualification.
Are we burning the witch at the stake?
Yeah.
Also,
Can I at least have a trial where we weigh me to see if I weigh as much as a duck?
Yeah.
A duck?
Yeah.
Why?
Magic is way harder than I thought, because I've been doing some runs on it. It is not easy.
Oh, not on this game, no. You think of Dark Souls 1 magic or Demon Souls magic, but then if you try it on DS3, it's like, whoa.
Yeah, I mean, even on it's harder than chat thinks, I think. Anyway,
it's
I
a
gotta
different
go. Do you
thing.
guys need me? You guys need me for
No,
anything
dude,
else,
for
or?
sure, man. You're good, dude.
All right, thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank
you,
for having
Hob.
us, dude. Appreciate it.
Cheers.
Have a good one, man.
Good.
Take care, dude.
Love you guys.
I love
Much
you too.
love, sir.
Hob said he loves me.
It's very flushed.
Can we just bring up the coincidence here that Flippy has been the one running the numbers behind the scenes here, and his team happened to end up tied for first.
Winning.
Are we just
that's a little weird. That's like when you're playing
suspicious.
Monopoly and the banker wins. It's like,
Look, you get a third-party accounting firm to do a complete audit of all of my books. You go ahead and hire that out. We'll have the results in 4 to 8 weeks, and then we can release them to the public.
And by the way, everyone, just in the last few minutes here, we have gone beyond our goal of 13,500, and we've gone up to $14,099.03.
Insane.
Very nice.
That's awesome, guys. That is really, really awesome.
Thank you all so much.
It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money going to a great cause. Big shout out to all of our Team Hitless members who have been raising money this week, because it was not just, the stuff that y'all donated during the event today. This is including the money that our, amazing runners here have teamed up with their communities to raise. And it's been overwhelming. We started this competition here at $7,000 already. So that's absolutely massive. Big shout out to all you guys.
Yeah, it's like double, dude. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy, man. All right, and for me, I'm gonna hop out of the Discord and let you guys do your final audios
wrap
and
things up here.
What have yous. All right, guys.
Are you going to be streaming for a while, Vswed?
Yes, I feel like I'm gonna do some DS2 runs.
Cool.
Nice.
I gotta take a quick little break, if you guys know what I mean. I'll be right back, guys.
No idea what you're talking about.
I don't know idea. Thank you for having me.
Thanks.
Thank you.
We'll catch you later.
Yes, sir.
I think
with
we are
that-
ready to wrap it up, I suppose.
Oh my God, listen to that Eden voice right there.
Nah, you have a way better voice. Anyway.
No, you.
No, you. Oh my God.
Oh my God. What if we kissed?
I think really it's the
JK,
harmony
unless-
of both voices.
Imagine.
Aw.
Anyway, I want to thank the runners, obviously, every single one of them, and everyone that also gathered the money outside of that marathon. You guys are real MVPs. Thank you guys for commentating today. Flippy, thank you so much for being host today, and Lil Biz for yesterday. You guys did a tremendous job, which I'm like super proud of you, and thank you guys so much for that.
Well, thanks for
And-
having us. It was an honor to be able to contribute in some way.
Hey, no worries.
Absolutely.
And obviously, to all the viewers that donated, that watched, that liked, that did anything to support that cause, from the bottom of my heart, I'm really, really, really thankful for that. And, well, this the sky's the limit. There's probably so much more to come. And thank you guys so much for supporting us. The cause was great. And yeah, I'm really, really, really thankful for you guys. Even though Thanksgiving is over, and I don't even do that, but yep. I guess we are ready to wrap up, are we?
Yeah, should we raid?
Who should we rate? Good question.
Any raiders? Mod check.
Mod check.
You know, Vswed said he was still gonna be going for a while. It looks like Hobbs ending, but
Yeah, why not? Let's go for Sweat. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much again. All of you, all the commentators, all the runners, all the viewers, everyone. Thank you guys so much. That meant this one meant a lot to us.